This subquery Comdex starter project indexes all delegated rewards. In other words, the rewards paid from validators to delegators. So let's get this going by jumping into VS Code, and we'll run subql init, and then we'll call this, say, Comdex demo. We'll then choose the Cosmos network family. We'll choose the Comdex network, and then we'll choose the Comdex starter project. We'll then go ahead and accept all the default values here. Let's cd into our project, and then we'll run yarn install to download the node dependencies. Next, let's go ahead and run yarn code gen to generate the types. We'll then build the code, and then we'll go ahead and start the Docker container. Now, just to note that the last three commands could be replaced by a shortcut called yarn dev. So while the Docker container is spinning up, let's go ahead and take a look at the manifest file, where scrolling down here you can see that our endpoint is pointing to zenchainlabs.io. Other endpoints can be found at the Comdex documentation website. You can see here we've got the zenscape.1 endpoint as well. Going down, we're starting at the Genesis block number 1, and then we're filtering down here on message withdrawal delegated reward. And this is a message within the Cosmos event. We can then jump into the schema file. You can see here we've got an entity called delegated reward, indexing the parameters such as addresses, reward amounts, and also fees. Going into our mappings file here, you can see that we've got a handle event function that extracts the data from the event transaction object that is passed through as an argument with the type Cosmos event. So to query this data, let's jump into our browser and we'll navigate to localhost 3000. I'll open up a new query, and let's just go back first of all to our README file, because I want to copy out the actual query itself. I'll paste this and then hit run, and you can see the data being returned. Now I can cross-check this by copying the transaction hash here and going to a website called mintscan.io/Comdex, and let's search for this particular transaction hash. Just a quick shortcut here by pasting the hash into the URL, and then you can see if I do a quick comparison, this is block 925 here. I've got the amount as 993625. The delegator address ends in FYY, which is FYY here, and also the validator address ends in M69. So the data matches. Just a quick example of how you can run the Comdex starter project indexing delegated rewards.